Alright, so we are back with not just a 1 week vlog, but I'm pretty sure a 2.5 week vlog. There's a lot of stuff to explain. I currently can't wear my glasses at the moment because it just strains my eyes when I'm not like looking far away. It gives me massive headaches and stuff. I'm going to be 26 weeks tomorrow with my pregnancy. My hyperemesis had me in the hospital again recently, so I was not able to get a lot of stuff done. And currently, for anybody who watches my podcast, which not many of you, so I don't know if any of you guys actually watch it or not. Currently, my podcast will not be up right now this month. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it at all, but I'm going to try. If you hear that noise, that is literally my cat Ryder that was trying to get out of a box because he's too plump and he couldn't get himself out. And we have Aurora back here. Hi, pretty girl. You wake up from your nap? You don't look too happy. Yeah, you look like me when I wake up from a nap. Not too happy with the world, huh? If you hear crunching in the background, I'm pretty sure it's because Ryder's eating now, and Cripple is sitting on the windowsill and making a whole bunch of noise too, because she just woke up from a nap as well. So that's just how this household is going right now. I also like to do these videos when my mother is at work, because when my mom is at work, it's a lot less noise going on in the household. It makes it a lot easier for me to concentrate on getting this stuff done. Turn my scanner down so if you can still hear that, sorry. But this is going to be, again, one of those multiple part in one video type of vlogs, because I have a lot from the past 2 weeks actually, and yeah, there's just way too much, and my computer does not hold a lot of storage, sadly. So if you want to see the makeup look of what I have on that you can barely see right now, I tried to match my eyeshadow to my shirt as much as possible to make it like look nice. And if you want to see that, it's on my TikTok, so I'll hopefully put that around here somewhere for you guys to be able to go and follow me if you want to. There's been a lot of back and forth beef with people on TikTok recently, so I don't really like using it that much, but normally I just block people when they come after me, so, you know, that's a thing. Alright, so let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure on what days these all were. That sounded like a bike. I'm not 100% sure on what days all this stuff was, only because there has been so much going on the past 2 weeks, and we're just going to go with the flow and show what I have right now, and then next week hopefully I can get myself on a little bit of a schedule with the app that, if you guys have previously seen some of my other vlogs and stuff before in the past, I use a specific app. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Structured, and I'm going to start planning my stuff out more and doing everything through there, so I know what happened on which dates and which time. Bless you, Ryder. I said that wrong. Bless you, Ryder. I think it's bless you. I'd also like to explain the reason of why I have been going in and out of the hospital so much. That hair is so annoying. Due to stress. In the past that my parents have together, they've been divorced for a while. If you see my videos in the past, if not, go watch those. You'll understand whatever. My father lives in my basement right now, and there's a lot of bullshit going on, and it just caused a lot of stress. So that's what ends me up back in the hospital, is I get stressed and I start my vomiting again, hyperemesis, which they have me on a specific medication that seems to be working. So some of the time when I end up vomiting, the stress causes massive acid reflux, and I will be in massive pain with my stomach muscles due to low potassium, because when you are vomiting so much, it takes all the potassium out of your body almost. And I forget what level it's supposed to be at, but normally mine ends up being at like a 1.5, and that is way below, pretty sure more than half below, if you get what I'm trying to say, of the normal amount that's supposed to be in your body. So as I'm progressing my pregnancy, that happens a lot, so I try and keep myself very centered as much as I can. And actually, speaking of it, last night, while Adrian was, because it was a Sunday, so he gets out at 5 from work, he had to work on a friend's car, and he also, well, I think he actually decided not to work on a friend's car. He had to do an oil change to the Jetta, and there was some other friends down there, and after we were all like sitting in the back just talking, eating our dinner, just, you know, having a good time, my body decided that it was time to start feeling like I was massively drunk, and like if I stood up I was going to pass out. So that's what happened last night. Feeling a lot better this morning. I've been taking it easy. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I've been feeling a lot better. So I also decided that I was going to start on this vlog, since it's so much, I was going to start on it a little bit early this week. So it is Monday, the 22nd of May, right? Yeah, May. And this started I think from 2 weeks ago. So we're going to get started on explaining all these, you know, vlog clips and everything. There are some in here that I do talk in, but I'm pretty sure that that's like not going to be in this part. So, but this is what I have right now on my laptop. I didn't want to overfill the storage because, you know, I still got to put like these clips on it and stuff and edit all that stuff together. Oh, by the way, I changed my Apple Watch band, and now the top is pinkish, the bottom is bluish. Didn't even realize that it kind of matched my shirt today. Look, we're doing really good. Oh, hi, Aurora. Hello, pretty girl. I also don't know if I've ever explained before, but one of Adrian's friends that I've known for a while, a couple of years ago, worked in, I'm pretty sure it was New London or something like that, at a boatyard, and found kittens. Their mother had been sadly, what's the way that I could put this without using the K word? Had been crushed by a crane. Their mother had been, and I think it was the mother and another kitten had been crushed by a crane or something along the lines of that. One of his friends took one of the cats, and then we took in Ryder and Aurora. So now we have Cripple and Lacey, who are my 2 orange cats, and then we've had Midnight for years, which I'll show clips upon them in the future. Also, if you follow my TikTok, I also have multiple appreciation posts towards them that I just take little clips of them throughout the month or whatever and show that. Ryder and Aurora, who are like attached to my mother at the hip, because at some points in times in my past I was not home all the time, so they kind of like just grew a very close liking towards my mother. And that's how that went. So let's get on to these clips and let's see what we got here. So in this economy, it is sometimes very hell and high waters to be able to either own a house or anything like that, so this is the reason why I say it this way. But my mother owns this house, and I have completely white walls in my room, and there are a lot of tack holes on the wall because I don't really like using command strips, but honestly at this point, with how many holes are in my wall, I'm probably going to have to use command strips sooner or later. I'm sorry, I'm itching my leg. I got a tad bit of an itch on my leg and it's really annoying right now. But yeah, this is of me at the top of my bed, on my side of the bed, because obviously Adrian's side of the bed, my side of the bed. I decided to do a very colorful type of drawing on my wall. These are all made with, or drawn with crayon. I think it's crayon. It's like those like retractable crayons that people used to be so head over heels for years ago. And I think I did a pretty good job. My mom walked in last week and was like, oh, you did that? I was like, yeah. She's like, you are very good at the skills that you have. And I was like, yeah, professionally not much though, because like, I'm not professional, but I do well with it. So this is me showing me creating a whole bunch of art on my wall. Normally I go into Google and I just look up like small drawings and such, and that's where I mainly get the inspiration from, because most of the time I don't know what to put on my wall. But I'm pretty sure my mom said that she wants me to try and put like a butterfly or like a ladybug or some stuff like that. A while ago, which I'll show probably in the future, I did try to do a huge, this was a couple years ago, it's been unfinished since then, I'm probably going to finish it soon, but I tried to do a ladybug on the wall, and I guess I got bored after a while of trying to do it because it's just so much. But this is me drawing all that stuff on my wall. I think I did a pretty good job, so tell me how I did in the comments if you like it or not. have a few clips of me putting, because if you guys have seen my stuff, like my videos before in the past, you see that I like to put up LED lights in my room. Now, I'm not always functionable enough halfway through the day to be able to constantly turn them on, plus the fact of batteries are only like so good after a while, and you can only like put on LED lights for like a few hours before, well, maybe, depends, maybe you can get some good ones that have last a few days, but it's just a pain in the ass to have to sit there and unscrew the thing while it's on the wall and put new batteries in and then screw it back together and turn it on. Plus, with my room not being as amazingly put together as it should be, not completely yet, it's very hard to get to those specific areas sometimes to turn on the LED lights, but I also don't really have any LED lights for like May-ish, more of like June and July and August, like the hotter months. I have like sandal LED lights, and I'm pretty sure popsicle ones and stuff like that, but I put on the wall this time what I thought would look pretty decent, so you deal with what you got at some points in time. I don't always pick up LED lights when I go out to like Walmart or Dollar Tree or anything like that anymore, because they normally barely ever have them anymore. So it's basically when I find them is when I pick them up, and so I haven't really found any recently that are for around that time period, because I like to match it with whatever holiday is part of that month, and it's not like I had anything for Mother's Day for the month of May, so I took out and put on the wall what I thought would look nice. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, probably wasn't the best decision to put up what I put up, but I tried. It looks as decent as it can be. I assume a lot of people have heard of iCloud storage if you have an iPhone. Maybe, Google phones have like Google storage. I don't know much about that. Maybe like Android phones have specific, Samsung phones have specific storage. I'm not too sure. But so my sister, my aunt, and I share an iCloud account where we only have 5 gigabytes in general to be able to like put in iCloud. So I ended up having to go through probably about 100 pictures on my phone, and I was trying to take them from, because my laptop in general does not have enough storage for me to be able to plug in my phone and have all of that stuff you put onto my laptop right now. Like, that is a lot of stuff. That's, honestly, I have 256 gigabytes on my phone, and I'm pretty sure I had like 250 gigabytes of it completely, well, plus the fact of obviously having the apps and everything else that I have on there. It was pretty full. So honestly, with having, I'm pretty sure, like only 20 gigabytes or 25 gigabytes of use on my computer right now, due to having my editing software and everything else be taking up a whole bunch of storage and stuff, it wouldn't have worked. So this is me trying to take as many pictures as I could in one night and send them over to my laptop through email to be able to put them on my extra hard drive or external hard drive, whatever you want to call it, that I have to put all my videos and stuff on. It was a pain, but I tried the best that I could to transfer it all over, and I only got so far because I have like over 8,000 pictures and videos on my phone right now. In my defense, the live photos, I've tried to create many, not like videos with it, but like there was this one time that I could explain about it that, back years ago, Adrian, Alex, and I went to, Niagara Falls, and on the way there, because we also went up to the top of New York for a concert for Florida Georgia Line that also had Dan and Shay with it, and it was one of their new songs that I think it was Speechless that came out, and I fell in love with that song, and I was like, we should go, we should definitely see that. And there was a semi truck on the way up with the Target logo on the side, so I was trying to use my live photo thing to take a picture of it as it was driving by, like take multiple pictures of it as it was driving by. Didn't really turn out pretty well, and I'm pretty sure because it was so far in the past and I couldn't really do anything with it that I deleted it out of my phone. But when we used to hang out with our friends like massively the past few years, almost all the time to be honest with you, I was always taking pictures when we went out places, fishing and cooking food and doing stuff, and there was a lot that were live photos. So when you like press down on it, it would show what was going on in that point in time a few seconds before and a few seconds after I actually took the picture, and I found that pretty cool. So I had, or still have, like 50 pictures of like each of those nights of us doing stuff, and that is the reason of why my storage filled up so fast on my phone, plus the videos, obviously, and then I have The Sims Free Play on my phone, and some other games and stuff, so yeah, the storage was pretty full. I had to transfer a whole bunch of pictures and stuff, and I still have to do that, but it's a pain in the butt because sometimes my email does not want to work with retrieving it on my computer, retrieving all the pictures, and I can only send over about like 6 or so pictures at a time, so it's a pain in the ass and it takes a while. These next two clips are from me editing a video. Scanner, you are talking a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Holy Jesus. Anyways, so I was trying to edit a video. I forget which one it was. I don't even know if I can see it right now. I think it was a vlog. One of the last vlogs that I posted. I'm not too sure, but as always, I have my computer in front of me, so I know what there is there. So, yeah. And then the next one was me trying to take videos of food that I have been eating recently, and I literally only did that like once, so this is that. Okay, this is a little bit more interesting. Adrian and I went to Chatfield Hollow one day. I don't know if you can get actually fully inside of it at the point in time that we went because they block people off from, like in the winter, from going in and actually going to the pond and all that stuff. But we ended up there, and in the parking lot I took a little bit of a time lapse of all the cars going by, and then I'm pretty sure there was some of the sky because it looked really nice even though it was massively cloudy that day. And Adrian wanted to go through, because I'm pretty sure previously to that we had, I had done the Walmart haul where we bought, well, he bought a whole bunch of new fishing stuff, and I didn't have it in that video because I don't know if you guys would be like interested in seeing that stuff or not, but a little bit of time lapse, the cars going by, and then he was putting his stuff in his taco box and putting it in specific different places so that way everything would be in order, he could find everything and make it easier for himself. And then I had to help him restring one of his fishing poles, both the fishing poles? because he's got 2 or 3 of them now, and I only have 1 because I'm not really that fancy into fishing. I try when I can. I have my license and everything. He got that for me, so we're legal to go and do it anywhere we want to, freshwater, saltwater, anything like that. But it just, like, you gotta have certain specific, like, rods and hooks and everything else. I don't know why I'm explaining it. I'm assuming you guys know that anyways, but when you assume you make an ass out of yourself, well, out of you and me, but you want to know something? I'm the one that's saying it. So, anyways, I helped him restring 1 or 2 of them, and his friend also gave him another one recently that he probably, I think his friend gave it to him with the thing completely, a bunch of string on it or whatever, fishing line. It was the relining, restringing. I don't freaking know what it is. It was fishing line that we had to put on there. Hey, look, my neighbor just got home. Okay. But yeah, so I helped him do that, and then I also tried to take a few time lapses as time was going on with us sitting there with the sky, the cars, and everything else. And the last clips that I can find on my computer right now are, we had Moe's that night, I'm pretty sure. And then I also took a quick little video of Cripple and Lacey. I think it's Cripple first, then it was Lacey. Cripple was sitting right next to me, I believe, and then Lacey was in the window on her cat tower. I'm not sure if I previously mentioned, but I moved around my room a little bit. I took, no, I think I did mention that. I took one of my tables and put it as my side table to make it a whole lot easier for me to have a whole bunch of stuff next to me when needed. And we moved the cat tower over into the corner of the room, so that way it's kind of a broken window and we gotta get it replaced, so we can't really open it much. And also it's got like a storm window to it where it's glass. I'm pretty sure it's glass. I don't know what else it would be. But it's called a storm window because, well, mainly because it's literally on the side of the house where anytime that we get a storm, it like massively hits that window. Plus, you have to put the glass up and put the screen down, and we find that to be a pain in the ass. Plus, it has absolutely no support to it. The wooden part of it, where you like, it's one of those old windows. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll put it in a clip center, like a vlog clip center later within the next few days, and I'll show you guys that and everything. But yeah, it's basically a broken window, and Lacey tends to lay in it when she wants to. And when Cripple has taken over the other window, which she's currently out here with me right now, but so yeah, I have that window in my room. I have the one that's closest to our heads is a brand new window and a brand new screen because we had to get all the screens rescreened in the house because our cat's just like, especially Cripple recently, I had to yell at her, well, not like yell at her, but I had to like not discipline, how do I put it? I've had to like slap her booty every once in a while because she likes to, whenever she like licks herself and like pushes herself to the side to be able to get to her like other end to be able to lick herself, she'll stick her claw on the window, not realizing that she did it, and then I gotta give her like a little tap on the butt and be like, stop clawing my window, we just got these rescreened, like we don't want to rescreen them again, even though we can, we just don't want to. So those are the clips that I have for this little segment of this video right now. As I said, I didn't really want to fill up my laptop too much because I still have to put these clips I've recorded in there as well, and that's going to take up some decent amount of storage too. But yeah, so everything in life has been a little bit difficult recently with dealing with just so much stuff that's been going on. Normally when I'm sick for like a week straight. I normally try and like wait it out, but first of all, being dehydrated during pregnancy really affects the baby, and well, that's what the doctors say. I believe it, but there's a lot of people that I've seen on TikTok and such that they have, I think that their kids are like, there's two people that I watch, Chloe Dillon and Amy Jackson, and Chloe Dillon is Australian, and she was very, very sick during both of her pregnancies with both of her kids, and they were very, Ryder, you are snoring, bro. Do you have like a deviated septum or something? But she was very sick with both of her kids, and during her whole entire pregnancy, both times, they were very worried about her kid and how it was developing inside of her, and both Amy Jackson and Chloe Dillon were, as I said, very sick with hyperemesis, which apparently hyperemesis is a well-known thing during pregnancy, but like, I guess in the area that I live, or like in the state that I live, not a lot of people go through it, which good for them and horrible for me. But both of their kids, both of their two kids, Chloe's sons, came out actually very decent. They have beautiful little boys. They're very cute. Her youngest son helps her with a lot of TikToks. I don't know if anybody watches her or anything like that, but very, very sweet, very cute kids. And Amy Jackson's kids are, those two girls are very beautiful. I know she's got like an older one too, but very beautiful kids, and they all came out pretty decent. Now, not saying that, you know, my situation would be any, like, not any different or any, it would not be any different. You know what I'm trying to say. But I try my best because obviously I want this kid to come out okay. So I try my best, but shit happens sometimes. So basically when I'm doing better, I try and keep myself doing better. I can't really control the environment that goes on around me, especially when there's so many laws set in place for specific things, and we don't want to start any fights with certain things, and just stuff like that. But, yeah, everything has been going the past few days a little bit better, other than the little almost passing out spell that I had last night, but I tried to hydrate myself as much as I could. I had food, so I was like, I don't understand what's going on. But at the same time, apparently the medication that I take, which the hospital never told me this, I really wish they would have, but shit happens. Apparently the medication I'm on can either make your heart rate drop or make your heart rate skyrocket, and either one you are bound to pass out if it gets too bad. So Adrian came back into the office last night at Monroe's when we were sitting there, and he was almost done with the oil change on the Jetta, and I said to him, I'm scared to walk to the bathroom, even though it was like 10 feet away from me. I was like, I'm scared to walk to the bathroom, so please stay in here while I walk to the bathroom, but like, I'm not going to do that stuff until you're done with bringing the Jetta back off the lift and down to the ground where I can sit in the Jetta. And since he was almost done anyways, he was like, yeah, I'll let you know when I put it back down. I'll come back in here and make sure everything's okay. And he did. And he came back into the office, and I walked to the bathroom. I was doing fine. Came out of the bathroom. I asked him to take the bags and please put them in the car, because at that point I feel like if I had any weight on my shoulders or my arms or anything like that, I felt like the passing out feeling was going to get worse. Like I said, when I was sitting down in a chair, I felt like I felt like back when I used to drink and when I used to get like, not bad, but like there's been times when I've been drunk and I felt like I was very intoxicated, and like if I stood up that I was going to pass out, because I had like the black around like my eyes, like the spotty blackness around my eyes. So I put my phone down, took my glasses off, and I was focusing on talking to Adrian and making sure that I was okay. So everything's fine now, and hopefully it stays fine. I can't really overdo much stuff anymore. As I said, the podcast is probably not going to be edited for a little bit right now. I'm gonna probably be even amazed, I'm not gonna lie, if I can even get through editing these next few, like, different segments to be able to put into this one video to be able to get it up at the ending of the week. I'm still gonna be recording as much as I can and stuff like that, but I have to really take it easy, and it is the worst thing for myself having a significant other who is, bless you Midnight, who is constantly running around all day getting stuff done, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and just very productive with what he does in his life. But even he has said, like, I said that I wanted to try and edit today. He said if it gets too much, you really need to put it away, you need to lay down. Like, he's like, I know you hate it, but he also was like, you know, I'm not growing a human inside of me, so I can, you know, do a little bit more than what you can right now. And I was like, yeah, I know. So I've been trying to do my best, and it's kind of a pain when you want to be so productive but you can't. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with recently. This hair, yo, okay, this, I wish I just should have put it up in a clip, but I really wasn't thinking about it, and I forgot my hair was in a bun too. I was gonna have my hair down for this video, but you know what, it happens. So those were the clips of what I can fit on my computer right now. I'm probably going to be, as I did last time with my vlog that was way too long, multiple segments are going to be done, just so that way I don't have to override my laptop with a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's what's been going on, and that is the reason why I also have not posted recently. I think one of the last things that I put up was a Walmart video or Walmart haul, and I literally had to wait like 3 or 4 days before I could even sit down to be able to edit that, and that was really annoying to me, myself and I like to be able to, you know, get up and be productive nowadays. My depression is not as bad as it used to be in the past. Like, I still slightly have it, but it's better than what it has been in the past. So that was these clips that I could fit on my computer right now. and I will most likely be in the same spot tomorrow with more clips to be able to show you guys hopefully the rest of what I got on my camera right now. Hopefully the rest. But knowing my computer, it's going to be multiple segments again. It's kind of overwhelming, but I can get through it because I also think one of the reasons why it was a little bit hard for me to be able to sit down and edit the podcast recently is because we had a very stressful situation with a family when we went to go fishing for the first time this year, and we had to move from one spot to the other. That will be in the next segment or so. That'll be explained everything else. As I said, there's at least one vlog clip of me talking about it and such. But yeah, I'm doing the best that I can. It is very annoying not being able to get stuff done, but as I said, shit happens. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw, and I will be, as I said, back here tomorrow and trying to go through the next amount of clips that I can fit on my computer. But yeah, that's it for now. Everything's been going a little bit better than it has been. I kind of got myself on a little bit of a better track, so hopefully we stay doing well, because sometimes mornings are very hard for me, and I don't even think it's what I eat anymore that's bad. Like, I know there's specific things during pregnancy that you can't eat, like non-cooked seafood or like cold cuts or anything like that, but I've been trying my best to stay away from everything that I'm not supposed to eat, so hopefully that helps. As I said, like, guys, it's not even like I was going and eating stuff that I wasn't supposed to eat anyways, but hopefully I can get myself on the right track next week and make everything a little bit easier when it comes down to these vlogs, because it's annoying, I know, to have so many clips and such in one vlog and such, but this is my life, and this is what I deal with, and this is what I go through. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the same spot, going through more clips. Alright, we are back. It has been a few days since me being in the blue shirt with the makeup on and everything. I got sick again, and I was sick for almost a week, and I got better for a day. First interruption of the day. Great, absolutely amazing. So, this vlog is going to, this vlog of the week is going to end right here. I have some clips of, hold on, let me look at my handy dandy computer so that way I know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's see what we got here. So yeah, I had gotten sick again. Was sick for about 4 or 5 days. Ended up going to the hospital and getting fluids. They never kept me overnight. I got sick again. Went back. The OB told me to call them before I ended up going to the hospital, so I did. By the way, I have the window open and everything, or the windows open, screens open and everything, because it's such a nice day today. So if you hear cars, sometimes during the summer we're just a busy street, it happens. But, so, as you can see, no makeup today. Just trying to get through these next few days as much as I possibly can, because I have a lot to edit and a lot to do. But hopefully, because today is Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day, hopefully by next week I'm going to give myself the rest of these next 2 days to be able to get myself actually together. And then, because my stomach is still sore from being sick, I've been living off ice pops, and was able to have a coffee this morning, but that's basically just it. But, yeah, so right now, these clips are from, let me figure out how to explain this. I'm pretty sure in the last segment of this, or at least the first segment of this, because this is going to be a very, very long video, so I'm trying to keep it kind of as short as I can right now. Combined, this is probably already going to be like 45 minutes, and honestly, with my ADHD, I probably wouldn't want to sit down and watch a video that long anyways, unless it's super interesting, and I'm not really that super interesting, especially right now. But, yes, I'm going to end this video with these vlog clips, and then the next video that I'm going to try and work on at the ending of this week, like the next few days, those are, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's checking off the list of all the baby girl clothes that we have right now, because my mother and I went to Walmart again 2 weeks ago, and that is how far I'm behind on most of the stuff right now. About 2 weeks ago, I had to get some storage containers for him and all that stuff, but that will all be explained in like a different video, or the next video I should say. And then I think it was like Mother's Day and then like a day of Adrian and I fishing or something like that, but as I said, that will all be explained when those clips come up. I didn't want to override my computer again this time because the clips that I have right now are actually a lot, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure in the first segment of this I had said that I had to move pictures from my phone to my laptop. Well, I figured out that that was me actually editing a video instead, I think, and it wasn't me actually sending most of the pictures over from my phone to the computer. But let's get on track with these, okay? So these clips are me, I took like 20 minutes out of my day one day to be able to sit down and do it. My email has a problem with it sometimes where it only accepts like a certain amount of emails when I send pictures from my phone to my laptop, and then it just like stops for some reason, so I feel like I'm gonna have to sit down and do that multiple other times in the future to be able to send all the pictures over. And yes, from only deleting some and then going out and having fun with friends again and everything, yes, I still have over 8,000 pictures and videos on my phone. But it's okay because soon I'll get it all down there and everything else. I just, as I said in the previous segment and such, need to really calm myself down and relax. And good thing the next few weeks is mainly just me vlogging and editing and stuff like that, because it's been a long haul. It's been a very big pain in the butt because every single time that I think that I'm back on track, something stresses me out and it just pushes me over the edge again, and I can't stand it. I hate it, but I'm getting through it and I'm trying to do the best that I can. But yeah, so these two clips are from me trying to take at least, I try to do at least like, I think it was like almost 50 pictures that I sent over from my phone to my email to try and put them on my external hard drive, so that way they wouldn't be, you know, clouding up my cloud, making everything 10 times harder. So here's that. So these next clips are from, I'm pretty sure that I did in the Walmart haul, I showed this, the tiny tackle box that I found when Adrian and I went to go and look for fishing stuff. I decided that I was going to, honestly, for some reason the baby tackle boxes work way better with me than like actual jewelry holders or anything like that. So this is literally a whole bunch of little tiny clips and such of me going through, and it was one of those ones that you had to place like the blue things inside of the clear tackle box itself and like put them where you want, so that way you could have either a bigger area or a smaller area for whatever you want to put in there. But yeah, so I sat there for, I think it was like 45 minutes one day and completely just went through the container, Cripple Marie! The container that I had gotten from Five Below a while ago. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with that because it has a mirror in it. I'm still not sure what I want to actually do with that, to be honest with you. I'll figure something out though. But yes, this is me taking all those pieces of body jewelry, my nose rings, tongue rings, belly button rings, cartilage rings, lip rings, that I'm probably never going to use again, even though I had snake bites at one point, and this side of my snake bites is still open because it was pierced the correct way. I did both my piercings. Don't do that. I did both of my piercings for my snake bites. This side was used correctly with a hollow needle because somebody else shoved it through for me because I'm really bad with pain. And then this one, I decided to do it at an angle by myself, and it came out absolutely horrible, and I was sitting there looking in the mirror once I did it, and I was like, huh, I wonder why this one's sticking out that way and that one's sticking out this way. It's because it, you know, it wasn't pierced straight through the way that it was supposed to be pierced. But when it comes down to me, and as I said, don't do this at home, when it comes down to me, I'm one of those people that, if I have a feeling that I'm not going to like it, I don't want to pay for it, especially if it's piercing, which is really bad. For tattoos, I want to make sure that they are, I don't want to say perfect, but I guess that's the only word that I could use for it, is I want to make sure that they're basically on point and perfect and that they're really good. So yes, that was lip rings, cartilage rings, nose rings, belly button rings, tongue rings, and I think that's all that I have in there, because I think that's all that I have pierced. Yeah, anyways, have fun looking at that. And these last few clips for this video in general is, I think when I was editing one of the vlogs or something like that. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was editing at least something. And then these other last ones that are completely the last ones for this vlog in general, are me going through a bag of clothes that my mom's cousin, because her son is my cousin. I don't know how it works. Our family tree is like so difficult in so many specific ways. I don't even know. But this was me going through the bag of clothes that my mom's cousin Cindy came up to the house and dropped off because they no longer fit her. And, you know, with the whole entire, like, growing everything in the midsection and all that stuff, there was, I needed some stretchy clothes, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been wearing a lot of the clothes that she actually brought up that day. But yeah, here's me going through those clothes. There's, an area that I placed some clothes in that was going to go back into the bag my mom looked through, and then the other pile of clothes was everything that I decided to keep, including like a bathing suit cover that still had the tag on it. Pretty sure it was from like Lane Bryant or something like that, and it was like $30 something. And she works at the casino, and she gets like massive, like, perfect tips when it comes down to it. So, you know, working at the casino and being able to get tips, it's pretty good. I think during COVID at one point, they were no longer accepting tips, or she got moved into like a different room or something like that. But she's back in the room that Ryder. She's back in the room that she was in, and she gets tips again. So she's doing pretty good with that. I'm pretty sure she also recently just bought a new car. I mean, I swear to God, she bought a new car a few years ago, but actually, now that I think about that, that was probably 10 years ago because her mother was still alive. And I'm pretty sure her mother has been passed away since like 2018. Or actually, now that I think about it, almost I think she passed away. My aunt that passed away in like 2016-ish. It was right after graduation for me, and I graduated in 2015. So, but yeah, that's me going through all the clothes. Now, to end off this vlog of the week, we're going to sit down, we're going to get a little personal, we're going to talk before I end it, because I just want to be able to talk a tad bit with you guys, because life's been pretty decently annoying. So, 27 weeks today. I'm pretty sure, if I can do my calculations right, I think it's like 13 weeks left, give or take, I think. The sickness has not been great. Hyperemesis is really annoying to go through when nobody really knows anything about it. It's very hard to listen to a lot of the doctors and nurses, although I do. It is very hard to listen to a lot of the doctors and nurses about stuff that I should be doing with my hyperemesis, due to the fact that half of the doctors that I've spoken to and that have been trying to treat me through this and everything else, a lot of them aren't even parents, and it's very hard to communicate with somebody who has never been through that specific situation. So when I get the opportunity to be able to speak to like people who, because there's I think 5 OBGYNs where I go to the OB, and 3 of them are now females and 2 of them are males. Now I understand the males have been sitting there and have been doing this practice for like, one of them has been doing it for like 30 years, even though he doesn't even look like he's in his 30s. He looks like he's like late 20s, but you know, whatever. I had some issues with him in the past with specific certain situations, and some fatal losses that I had gone through when it comes down to my body, and it made me kind of dislike him. But then I realized when he was in the hospital with me last week, or whenever the previous time it was that I got sick before this last time, he was very much there for me in a, like, doctor caring way, rather than the way that he was before and being very rude. So, honestly, I was a little bit happy with the fact that they were being nicer to me this time. And, yeah. Bless you, Midnight. My doctors have not been so good in the past. So, honestly, at one point I was thinking about changing practices, but, being so far into a pregnancy and having them know your past with a whole bunch of other stuff, it's just a pain in the ass to be able to move from one practice to another. So I have been fighting it out and been trying to keep myself going when it comes down to these doctors and everything else going on. Tried not to push myself today, so I did a little bit of editing this morning, got some stuff done, took a shower because I felt like because what was it, 2 days ago? No, was it all day yesterday? I think it was, yeah, yesterday for Memorial Day. I was sick yesterday again. I was only throwing up in the morning though. And then I was kind of better by afternoon. Adrian got out at 5. We went and we got some Taco Bell, which I know it wasn't the best thing, but you want to know something? I had a craving for it, and my body was like, come on. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm probably going to put some effort into the fact of cleaning up my room, too, because we got baby girl's bassinet, and we need to set that up, obviously, within the next few weeks. Still need to do a registry, because I completely forgot about that. Now that I'm saying that out loud, that really needs to be done, because, you know, when it comes down to all of my baby showers and everything, and I feel like I can get a decent amount of stuff done today still because Adrian doesn't get out until I believe 7, and it's like 12:10 right now. My computer is too far away for me to be able to squint down, to look down and see it and squint. So, but yes, so as for the stress with my father and the situation of that, it seems like everything is going a little bit better. My mother my mother and my aunt have an attorney. The attorney seems to be knowing what he's doing, helping my mom with a lot of stuff. Some of the little tip situations that we had going on, my mom is now asking the attorney about that. The attorney said with those specific situations, like having an air conditioner on when it's like, 55 degrees outside, even though my father lives in the basement right now, we can kindly tell him to turn it off. Last night he actually sent my mother a text message and kindly asked her if he could have it on for a few minutes just to cool down the downstairs, because he was coming upstairs with sweatshirts on and a hood on, and we're kind of sitting there like, I think that was a train. We're like, you're gonna sit there and have a sweatshirt and a hood on and 55 degrees outside, and then you're gonna sit there and have the air conditioner on? And it's not the air conditioner that's on, it's a fan, but I'm pretty sure when you have the air conditioner on, or when you have the air conditioner plugged in at all, even if you have the fan on, I'm pretty sure it's the same amount of energy being used. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure when it comes down to it. But then again, not too sure. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that one out, look that one up, or wait until my mother gets the energy or electricity bill in the mail and see how that one goes. But, yeah, I'm trying to keep myself on a good track right now. Everything's going a little bit better. I'm gonna have my soup for lunch because I feel like that's gonna be pretty decent right now. Keep on right now with, we have 3 huge like things of popsicles from Walmart, or Ice Pops, whatever they are, and for some reason the ones that we got 3 weeks ago, half of them froze. The other ones have not been freezing. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. And then my mother went and got another thingy for her and Ashley, and only half of those ones are freezing. We have them completely spaced out in the freezer, so it's not like they're on top of each other or anything like that, or not getting enough, like, freeze to freeze. And then Adrian and I went to Walmart last night, got some specific things, and yet again, half of those were only freezing too. So I don't know what the hell happened with the Walmart Ice Pops, or what somebody did to them, or I don't know, because most of them in all 3 packs that we have, half of the pack isn't even freezing. So that's just, I guess I'll update you guys in the next vlog with that one, because that's annoying as hell, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog of the week here. Ryder's trying to get into a box or something in the kitchen. Of course. Well, I'm trying to film, but yeah, trying to keep myself on a good track right now. Hopefully it stays going that way. Gonna give myself the rest of the week to just catch up on everything and make sure that I have all my goose in a row. Is it ducks in a row or goose in a row? All my goose in a row? Duck, duck, goose, bitch. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't feel like going back into life right now to try and figure out all those freaking nursery shit and everything else right now. But yes, this is the ending of this vlog week for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. The next one's going to be a little bit more entertaining because we got a little bit better clips and such
for Mother's Day and all that stuff. Trying to catch up on everything. So, it's kind of funny because ketchup is like the only condiment that I like putting on like anything when it comes down to it. When people put like mustard and stuff on hot dogs. Anyways, we get way off track with all this stuff. Feeling better. Hopefully we can get some more shit done this week. Countdown of 13 weeks right now, I think I said. I'm pretty sure. I have this app thingy, so maybe that can tell me too. My baby's size, cabbage, 3 months, 11 hours, and 44 minutes left. 14.5 inches, 2 pounds. And then by next week, I'm going to be into the 3rd trimester, so hopefully everything goes a little bit faster when it comes down to that. Because it's been a hell and high waters, so. But life happens, and we've been doing the best that we can. So, I'm going to keep trying to be doing the best that we can. And I'm going to try and keep this not so long, so that way it's not a pain in the ass to edit and also have you guys watch. So, I will see you guys in the next video.